Good afternoon, heroes and heroines, and anyone else in between. Welcome to another edition of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Summer Standard Tournament 2022. My name is Malchior, joined by the ever illustrious Brian Williams, 42, and we're in for a doozy today. It's another quad race. We have two separate 1v1s currently on your screen as ratlifTheRat faces off against Billick, and Mand faces off against BeefSupremeTV. We have each of these runners on the same seed, but in two separate races. But we get to watch all the action at one time. And we are underway. Taking a look at our stats for starting, 8 strength, a little on the lower end, 29 HP is nice, and we got gold in the throne room and an opening death necklace. Not going to be needing that for a long time. And no starting spells, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way by punching things in the face. I see swamp. It's a big swamp, but you can escape. Yeah, with that opening start, I would definitely try and wander at least one zone away to see if I could get an immediately purchase with that 500 to 600 gold at the beginning. Red slimes are up in the hills, and that'll give us our first level. 410, 4 and 1, and return. No good spells, but the agility might mean we can survive a little more. Yeah, I see a difference of approaches. Ratliff and Mand seem to want to take the explore approach, want to spend their gold immediately. Mand, SecretAgentMand even did a reset, where we have Beef Supreme and Billick settling into the grind and trying to get some levels before going exploring.
Okay, let's see if people can hear me now.
Drakima is hitting hard. Ratliff does get away. Oh, it's going to be bad if we actively have to go through that swamp this early to actually find something. An immediate reset by ratlifTheRat after running into the back attack from the Metal Scorpion. Oh, wow, like, he has to rename his file and everything. That's a full reset. He never saved on the king. That'll cost him another additional minute or so.
That's commitment to...
SecretAgentMand wants to look into the swamp, and it's a beefy swamp. We're not getting through that for a while. Nope. I like Billick's approach so far, and Beef's approach. Let's get this early grind going. Looks like this swamp is going to require it.
Alright, let's see. Can you hear me now? Alright. I think we're good.
Holy Toledo. Level 3 brought 23 strength. And level 4 gives you another 15 strength. So Billick currently large and in charge with his 50 strength at level 4. Looks like content to just continue on what's been working. Get that good grind in. I'd say with 50 strength, oh gosh, hitting reds for 18, go find something stronger. Go find like zone 1, see what's out there. Poltergeist, that might be okay.
Alright, let's see. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. How about the people?
Can the people hear me? Alright. I think we're good. So, all right, we've got a fun
Nice.
start. I'm catching up here. It looks like Ratliff really wants to find a way to spend that gold, or at least reset to spend it. Everyone else kind of grinding away.
Yeah, Ratliff does not know like the combined plus 38 strength that awaits him if he just finds a quick grind. And meanwhile, Billick content to kill a few skeletons and get level 5, an additional 7, 4, 2, and 2. So we may have started with low strength, but it's coming out fast.
Yeah, I got stuck on doing commentary, so I'm here.
And the Polts have Dragon Lord breath. Yikes!
Doing the game
69. Nice. Right to
Okay,
Billick's
well, have fun.
face.
Yeah, we're making really good progress on these levels. I'm
Yeah,
I'd
it
be
seems
surprised if they
Ratliff-
do anything other than like get a few more levels.
Oh geez, with the ginormous strength returns, yeah, that's all I would be doing if I found that out within the first couple levels. Seems like both Ratliff and Mand have discovered, alright, exploring ain't helping. Let me just settle into this grind. Scorpions might help. Oh yeah, doing 8 damage to a scorpion, you can take that out in 2 hits. Level 3 is really the level where it starts to take off. Get that plus 23 strength. And then when you get to 4, you get an additional 15. Just firing on all cylinders. Still not too much in the HP department. I'll be interested to see which of our runners will first try and go through the swamp to the south, because it looks like it's required. Now Beef learns about the fire-breathing poltergeists.
Poltergeists are definitely the worst. Never want to see them. Yeah, so I think we've checked every way except that swamp, and they have no healing yet. So it's probably not very enticing to try to start wandering through it.
Yeah, I would be grinding away on metal scorps, skeletons, and whatever else I can find within that realm until I get a heal spell. Or just... Actually, yeah, probably just any heal spell.
It looks like Beef Supreme and Billick have the desert there on the east side. And
the
Ratliff was
skeletons
trying...
have sleep.
Yeah, Ratliff was trying some mountain tiles on the west side, which I think gave the same encounters. So they've all kind of centered on the same grind here.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's fallen into Zone 1, finding their choice of skeleton or metal scorpions. If you don't get the skeletons down fast enough, they do have sleep, so that could spell some trouble for our heroes. Billick gonna be the first to dive deep into the swamp. Gets out to a little ledge, but it gets mountained off.
That's a big
I don't
swamp.
think they'll be able to kill a wyvern. Yeah, that is a massive swamp. We need more HP, and more importantly, we need healing bad. It's still early. We're talking about, we already got level 5, 7 minutes in, with 57 strength. Like, just keep swinging. Then fists do damage.
Yeah, this is not that frustrating of a start. You know, even with no healing, you're still doing a lot of damage. Yeah, so there's Mand pulling up to level 5 with Billick and Beef Supreme. Oh, and Ratliff also level 5. Yeah, we're all in the same spot for now, and this will be level 6 down on Beef Supreme's side.
SecretAgentMand has found a tiny little hill up here in the corner that he's trying to get some encounters on, but the game's just not giving it to him. There's a Drakima.
And there's your heal more. Level 6.
Oh, baby.
Let's go.
That is the sign to go attack the swamp. Beef Supreme jumping out a little bit.
Yeah, and there's Billick getting level 6, and this fight, if you can beat the Poltergeist, will be it for Ratliff too.
Yep, so some of the early XP gains gained by Billick and Beef slowly being whittled away by Ratliff and Mand. A reminder, these are 2 separate races. The two runners on the top are racing against each other. The two runners on the bottom are racing against each other. Each are in separate race rooms and have no communications or knowledge of the other race occurring. So, two separate gaps of information occurring.
That's right. They won't see anyone done in one room, so they won't have any information at all about their progress.
Well, Gilmore on 3 of our 4 runners, no one still going through the swamp yet. Content to stay on the grind.
Yeah, and it's a fast grind. Billick's still going. Another 100 experience very quickly there.
Gotta pull up my XP chart. I'm not as knowledge in this game. Where are we trying to get to now? Level 6. Need to get to 337? I mean, a few more skeletons. That won't take long at all. I like the idea. If the grind is still good, and if you're still two-shotting things that aren't of much threat to your own personal safety, yeah, keep it going.
Yeah, Beef Supreme even found Spectre and took that down pretty fast. But there's Axe Knights in there, which is not as fun.
Looks like Beef has actually found a slightly different zone. He is south near the swamp and making the swamp dive.
Yep, there goes Mand too. They're racing through the swamp.
Yeah, Beef versus Mand, each of them on the same race. We'll see which one can find a key location first.
Each getting a wyvern at the exact same time.
The fun thing is, you could kill this wyvern with your strength and heal mores, but if you do so, then you're essentially giving up walking through the swamp on this life.
Yeah, and that's what Beef's doing. Trying to just get that experience, and I think that's good play. You're going to need a lot of levels to beat the Dragon Lord. Take everything you can get.
Oh! I saw flames. Level 7 has hurt more.
Okay, well, the grind paid off.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll try to find somewhere on this side of the swamp, or if they'll all just push out, try to find some actual locations.
Oh yeah, I want to get across the swamp now and find all of the high-level enemies. Don't care, mid-tier or even as high as green dragons. I want to hurt more all of. Jeez, what's the world called?
Alifgard.
I am hurt mooring everything across Alifgard. Just lightning bolts across the entire realm.
Yeah, Billick's doing it. Getting these wyverns 64 a pop. Nice and easy. Beef Supreme's out there getting wolf lords. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. A lot of hurt more.
Yeah, I don't even care if I take deaths and have to walk the swamp again, because that might be the only way to easily restore MP right now.
Yeah, strategic death warps for refills. You haven't seen a town yet.
Like, Beef could probably one-shot a Poltergeist with his 69 strength, but knowing they have DL2, he doesn't even want to risk it.
Yeah, they're not fun with DL2 and heal more.
What is this continent?
There's nothing here.
We couldn't go to the north, but it looks like we're in the far south now. So, what's about to happen here? Is this a tiny continent and everything else is going to be connected through Swamp Cave?
They're still making progress, and Mand has a town on screen.
First town, Breck. Well, everything counts when you got money, and Breck has for sale. Oh, large shield. I go outside, kill one enemy, or even sell one item I have to buy that large shield.
We're getting the bamboo pole, though. It hurt more seed. Well done, Mand.
Yeah. To each their own. +2 strength. Take it where you can get it.
I love it.
But yeah, heal up at the end. I don't know if I repel, though. But heal up at the end. Kill one thing with hurt more. Come back, get your large shield.
Yep. And no one else made their way to Brecconary, but I see level 8 on Ratliff's side and on Billick's side, so they're still making lots of progress.
Yeah, looks like Mand is interested in going ahead and getting a dragon scale. Maybe even gonna stock up on some herbs. This could be good. Saving that heal more MP means you have more hurt more MP and can continue your grind longer. So I like this.
So Mand is actually, I mean, Mand did buy the Mand does not have hurt more yet. Is 20 experience short. So buying the pole is not that bad, I guess. Let's see strength.
This does make more sense, but it hurts my soul.
Yeah, it never hurts buying herbs. You never don't need herbs. So this is a good buy.
Well, that desert past the swamp has the fun police, and they're about to say goodbye to Ratliff and Billick. Back home to the castle. Thou shalt not pass.
See, I think Mand and Beef Supreme went really far south, maybe below that zone, and didn't see the red dragons.
There we go, level 7. Mand's gonna get his hurt more, and now that large shield might be further on his mind. Because our defense power is still very low compared to our attack.
Yeah, I guess the runners can't get it all. They've got a few really good stats already, but agility is not one of them.
Oh yeah, here we go. He has seen wyverns. Oh, Star Wyvern is not what you want to see. They might resist, and you gotta swing a bit. But, could survive, could get a kill. Gonna go ahead and do the double hurt more. Gets it off. That should be enough gold for Mand's large shield. Content to stay on the grind for now. Maybe gonna use up all his MP before going back to Breck. Just don't lose that gold.
And in future grind knowledge, the Axe Knight has Stop Spell on Beef Supreme's screen, so that's kind of nice to see. Once you have the armor, that'll be even easier to fight.
And Ratliff is taking down Wolf Lords, so we got lightning bolts everywhere. Oh, and the fun police is back. Oh, he gets away! What are his chances to get away this early? Ratliff ran from a red dragon with 52 agility. Under 30% crud. Oh, Fun Police, round 2, Electric Boogaloo gets away again. I'd stay out of these hills. Did Mand buy his large shield? He did. Good. And we have caves past Breck.
That's what you like to see. Something with some items. Maybe a key.
Mountain, baby. We haven't seen the treasury. We haven't seen the basement. Oh, but we could be seeing the castle anyway. 2 HP. Gets away.
I thought Mand might go for the heal more just to extend that, and instead just went for the run.
Yeah, gonna go ahead and use herbs to top off. Wants to save his MP for possible hurt more grinds and to just go deeper into the mountain cave.
Got a refund on that herb, though.
Feels good.
The little treasure guardian here with the Star Wyvern on the treasure chest spot, but that's a pretty easy fight.
I was about to say the same thing. It's like, Star Wyvern, you didn't get the message that, like, guards are not turned on. Hurt more plus hurt takes it out, and we find... Oh, after we heal up. Money!
Yeah, well, I don't think we saw any good armor in Brecconary, but now you have broadsword money if you need to go back for it. Not a bad choice.
Yeah, I would definitely be prioritizing saving my money to find armor. I don't need to whack things right now when I got hurt more. I'll worry about whacking stuff later.
Yeah. Yeah. So Beef Supreme found out something nasty, which is blues have DL2 breath, and
Oh, yikes.
sent him home.
That could cause a problem if any of them are on the spike tile. Oh, we do have a magic key in the bottom of mountain. We'll see if Mand is interested in setting up a death warp, because that could mean there's a gold grind in the castle. We've seen a lot of gold chests already. One in the treasury, 2 down here. I don't know how many gold chests are in the game, but
Usually, I think it's 6, so we're halfway through our gold chests. So yeah, gold grind odds aren't great, but they're there. Still, you gotta get sent home to find out.
here we go. Man, heading back to Tantagel Castle with 1 magic key in hand. And still cashola. So really, go get your keys from the back first and then come up in the treasury. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and get this first. He didn't save either.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, he thought about it. He thought about it. Oh, he thought about it so hard.
That was
now
the save.
Going to the back.
Just in time.
I will admit I have done that as well. Still learning this game. But there we go. Man's gonna fill up on keys. And then he'll see what's in the treasury.
You know, while we're looking at Mand, kind of exploring, everyone else has a lot of experience. Ratlif just got level 10. Everyone else is on the verge of level 10. The stats have not been that helpful.
Ooh, Stone's Cave, Freebie Cave in the basement. What do we get? Dragon Scale.
Actually, that's a chest glitch.
Torch, I think.
Yeah, it might have been another torch.
It was at the bottom of the inventory. Yeah, all of our other runners content to just finding things that they can blow up on the overworld. Man, the first one to break out into exploration, and we'll see if he is rewarded.
You know, I said
not
this...
a bamboo pole. That is can't tell. Check your status. That is not a bamboo pole. It's another torch.
There's your gold.
We got a gold grind.
Yeah, so we've got, actually, I said the stats weren't great, but they're actually pretty good all around. You've got 60 agility, 60 MP now, 70 strength, 70 HP, so yeah, I think they're all a lot more survivable in the overworld, just not against these blue dragons. You gotta get away from them fast.
Billick has now found Mountain, and I'm hearing from our chat that one of those bamboo poles in the treasury was actually the silver harp.
Yeah, that's a nice find. You're definitely happy with that very early on. So the first time you find the trade-in, you don't have to come back again later.
So Man's gonna fill up on cash. I don't know. I know Breck had some expensive stuff. Did it have a flame sword? I don't think I saw a silver shield. And we didn't see any valuable armor from what I can recall. But Man's gonna fill up on gold. Billick finds the magic key. Oh, he doesn't even care about the death warp. It's like, so he is not interested in a gold grind. He wants to learn what's in the second cave. And it is Tablet Cave.
Yeah, that's nice. You got outside. You pop in, see what's there, pop out. Don't waste too much time.
So Man returning to the king to save his gold. A bit of a risky play. Not having Cantlin or other large... Alright, what's it, Breck? Breck has magic armor broadsword, so Man saved up for that and then some. If he finds a flame sword out in the world, he wants it.
Yeah, that looks like magic armor and silver shield money. And that's keeping the dream alive for a silver shield somewhere in your travels.
He's gonna get back to Breckenary safely. Meanwhile, Billick has found... What? I mean, there's the Staff of Rain Cave, but what's this? Where'd he come from? Here's Hawksness. He didn't go through... I guess he just continued going north from Tablet. Now he has found even more locations.
This is everything. Everything is here. Yeah,
I would easily check Hawksness. You want a little more HP, but if it ain't too hard, 2 hurt mores, down it goes.
Yeah, and you've got towns fairly close by, so if you use up your MP, you can still refill and stay out here.
Oh, and sleep. This could be valuable. Ratliff has now found Mountain. Hopefully he'll be able to get... The blue dragons are in Mountain. Mand never saw any of those, and I don't know if Billick did either, but Ratliff does get away.
They can one-shot you with that DL2 breath, so that's not friendly to see.
Yeah, just one instance of them blocking your run, and you could be going straight back to the castle. Meanwhile, at the Spike Tile of Hawksness, we have... just a second. We have a Wolf Lord. Go away. Green Dragon, one of my favorites. 1 hurt more can do the trick. This time it will not. Just one little punch will finish it off. And hiding in Hawksness we find... the Stones of Sunlight, one of our required items to form the Rainbow Drop and get into Charlock Castle.
That's really great for Billick, because Billick also has the token from Tablet Cave, and we'll get the harp from the treasury, and that will be all the story items as soon as Billick gets back home.
Holy cow, he could really... because we haven't found Grave yet. Mountain is empty. We still would have to have, like, maybe the chest in Garenham, but all Billick would be looking for would be the Erdrick's equipment, Erdrick's sword and Erdrick's armor, and he would be go mode after coming out of that treasury.
Yeah, I think you're feeling good about that because you get sent home, and now Billick is going to complete the set.
Alright, looks like Ratliff has spent all of his... Did he get the magic armor? There's Broads... let's see. Man got magic armor. Ratliff is missing on Cashola, but I can't tell if he got the magic armor.
No, I think Ratliff's been kind of grinding and just experiencing, getting levels.
Mand was our Explo guy. Got it. Mand is loaded up. Ratliff's got broadsword and large shield in hand. Beef is just content to keep grinding and is going to gain significant advantage lead over Mand. Or significant XP lead over Mand.
Yeah, but we know there's a green dragon now, so, any experience lead you have may not last long if someone can take out a bunch of green dragons.
Yeah, just get to Hawksness and keep just, like, making mincemeat of them over there.
Mand, yeah, looking to spend that silver shield money. That could be really huge because it's possible to even defense break green dragons and make them especially powerless against you. And silver shield is a big part of that.
True there. We have a small shield purchase on Beef Supreme's side and a broadsword. I think he's gonna go pick up some herbs while he's in Brick and then be on his way. There's the fun police. The last thing man wants to see gets away. Oh, the fun police were guarding the way to Hawksness and No, not Tablet. What's that other cave up there? Was it Tablet? No, Tablet was further south.
Yeah, I don't remember what that cave was even.
I guess Billick never went into it or died while inside of it. Oh, it's the staff turn in. Thank you, chat. Thank you very much. So you will have to go back to the hills after you've been to the treasury to trade in your silver harp for the Staff of Rain.
Mand very happy to see a green dragon and not a red dragon with all that money in hand.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to be even more happy to learn that his story is complete. If you're Mand, you're just praying now, okay, no coordinates, please. And, I don't want to have to find coal unless I need to. I'll just get my sword and my armor elsewhere and I'll be happy.
Yep, Mand making the trade, doing a little in and out, Homer, and then making the move to get the Staff of Rain. And Ratliff also getting the token. Yeah, and everyone out making tracks. Even Beef Supreme now in Mountain Cave, trying to get away from a blue
we
dragon.
have another cave up here above the turn-in, and it's the jerk. Boy, he can go ahead and get the rainbow drop. Sub 30 rainbow drop.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's fast. So, yeah, Mand now is just, you got to find those last two pieces of actual Erdrick's gear, but you're in pretty good shape. You're feeling pretty good about this map. You don't have to do any more trades. You can just fight stuff and get stronger.
Yeah, there's a tiny little pass here past the mountains. At first I thought this connected back to the castle and we missed it, but no, this leads to more of the map. Mand's exploration is really paying off currently. Let's see what town he finds here. Looking for a silver shield.
Yeah, I think that's the drama right now is you've got all this money Mand is carrying, walking around, and this is exactly what you want. 3 stores.
No silver shield there. Could get the flame sword. He wants the shield first. Actually, he only wants the shield. He doesn't have money for both. There it is. Man, gold grind paying off, keeps himself alive through the entire overworld, makes it to Cantlin, and finds the silver shield, is now loaded on equipment, really just looking for Erdrick's armor and Erdrick's sword, and find his endgame grind.
Yeah, and if it's that green dragon, like I say, you're already at 78 defense, only 8 more to defense break the green dragon, and be able to really just cruise through that grind.
Meanwhile, we have Billick having run into the Fun Police, and he feels strong enough to swing through them. He's like, I will DL2 this down. I'll just keep heel mooring and keep swinging. And give me my 350 XP, please.
Yeah, I love it.
Because it looks like the only thing the Fun Police have today is Bite More.
Yeah, and they're playing along. Just not rolling too high here and letting Billick get this fight in.
Yeah, this will take a bit. He'll use up a lot of resources, but 350 experience feels nice.
Yeah, when you could just run fail that many times anyways, fighting down a red dragon is a really nice outcome.
I'm hearing that Billick didn't go north of the Staff Cave, so he didn't find the jerk. I think he just found the mountain pass to go around through the forest, which led here now to Cantlin. And let's see, did we have coordinates? I missed what the old man said on Man's side.
We did, and they're 56 north, 30 east, which is all the way around.
Yeah, it's going to take you over the mountains that you can't pass on the Tantagel side. So this is not going to be a count you can do manually. We're going to have to find Swamp Cave.
Yeah, and with 2 of the 3 things you could find there being Erdrick's gear, that's pretty much a required save of the princess at this point.
Absolutely.
You could put it off. Hope you find Cole in the grave, and what else are we missing? We're missing Garenham, right? But
yeah, I'm putting at least 1 item in Garenham. Those 3 chests are always hiding something. You never need Garenham until the last second when you remember that it exists. You know what? Screw it. I'm putting one of the swamp caves in Garenham.
Yeah, I mean, yep, that could be a double find to get both the princess and Garenham in the same place. In fact, do we know that it has to be there? We might actually know that.
No, because we have not found Grave yet, so there is still at least 1 more cave that can exist in the open world.
That's true. All right, Ratliff is going to do this drop trade, I believe. Oh, not yet. Has not gotten the harp out of start with the key yet.
Correct.
But at least both trade-in caves are right next to each other, so you can do it in one swing.
Yeah, that's probably the closest I've ever seen the two trading caves together. Oh, Mand is finding more. There's a town up here in the far northeast of the map. This could be either Cole or Garretham. They're both good right now.
Yeah, they're both amazing finds. There's like no way that cave behind Garretham isn't very useful, and coal, of course, a free item.
Here we go. Cole it is. What is going to be under the search location of Cole? As soon as this guy moves. Erdrick Sword!
That's just a great find. It's one more piece, and you know you have coordinates, maybe, but this is just 4 out of 5.
Yeah, we're really seeing like the exploration power of Mand paying off heavily in this seed. He got the levels to where he could get hurt more and heal more, and it's like, okay, I can go explore now. I feel safe. And look at his death count. This is really, I think, is what has made a difference. Only 2 deaths on Mand's side. So in all of this exploration and continued grinding and item acquisition, he's managed to stay alive, which has allowed him to see more of the overworld compared to his opponent, Beef Supreme.
Yeah, and we have Billick in the grave on the other side of the map, kind of northwest, I think. And we're going to get a look at these treasure chests, and maybe all 5 if Billick decides to do the full dive.
Oh, finding grave here is very important. That means, yes, a swamp cave is indeed in Garretham.
And Mand right behind. Okay, so Mand, it's a little bit south of where Mand just was. That's how we got to these towns.
Rimuldar!
So yeah,
Currently
Billick...
the grave is just loaded with fairy water.
Billick is definitely caught a bit up on exploration. Has not done the drop trade yet, but is clearing out grave here. Has already found Rimuldar. I think we saw Garretham in the corner of the screen, so they only have a few steps to make that last check.
Wow, that would be impressive. Oh, there's a cave right there for man. Oh wow, this is it. This is gonna be Garretham right here. Wow.
Yeah, so I think Billick saw this.
That cave right near Rimuldar must be grave. And this is going to be swamp here in the back of Garretham for Mand. And if he finds armor in any of these 3 chests, the only thing he needs out of swamp is to rescue the princess.
If you find armor, you're done. I leave her there because you probably don't need.
Oh,
the
that's
flute.
right. You don't need the search location. Yeah, you're dead on the money. Who needs a darn flute?
Oh, but that's another cursed bell.
Uh-oh. Well, we knew 2 search locations were in play because we have coordinates, and he's already found an item in Hawk's Nest, and we found the item in Cole, so all 3 are in play.
Have we seen Charlock?
We have not. Charlock could be on the other side of swamp, so that could be a reason to go through to a potential second continent. But Mand is not interested in Charlock right now. He's interested in rescuing his princess.
A lot of tough enemies in this grave here. Stone Man and Blue Dragon, both of which Mand dodged in Mountain Cave on that first pass through.
Yeah, good use putting the Stone Man to sleep. Oh, but now you have to deal with this one. He's got Erdrick Sword though, so he can swing through in just like 3 or 4 hits.
Okay, so we found the fairy flute in a cave in grave. So we know the armor is on coordinates. Billick is going to pop over here, get a princess as well. Assuming the blue dragons permit it.
Yep. Billick, though, has not found Cole yet, so he doesn't know for certain that the coordinates, or the armor is at the coordinates. So we'll see what he decides to do with this missing piece of information.
Yeah, but if you're Billick, you know you need both the sword and the armor. So either one is going to be good. And I think you know you need both at this point. I think Billick has found everything else.
Yes, he has, I believe.
And has a pretty good experience lead on at least Mand for the other person far ahead in exploration. And
Billick did not, I don't think he's seen the Rainbow Drop Cave that was north of the staff turn-in. He went straight west to find the rest of the continent and missed that tiny little peninsula. So we'll see if he locates that later, or if he unfortunately explores the rest of the overworld and somehow misses that drop cave until later.
Yeah, so I think Billick has that little nook to find, which could cost some time later. Depends on which nook pattern you search first.
And this is where Mand has now decided to pick up his grind. With a princess in one arm and a giant sword in another arm, he's just going to keep swinging away on these brittle stone men. And we're going to start seeing his XP catching up to the rest of our competitors as Mand gets level 11.
Yeah, I think Mand definitely at least wanted that one level. Could be using outside here, but is trying to walk it out, and I am kind of scared.
Yeah, I would definitely be using outside. Because they have DL2. He only has magic armor. Oh! Now he knows.
Now he's freaking out.
I don't think he's seen blue dragons yet. I don't think he knew.
He's seen him,
he's like, okay, screw it.
Never saw that before. He's so still walking though.
He was getting stuck is what he was getting. There we go. And Mand is out of swamp. Come on, return. I think he's going to heal up and then return. We have Beef Supreme now having found Hawksness, and looks like he's just settling into a green dragon grind, which I like green dragons on grind. No, he got his stones and he's content with that. Probably now going to hopefully soon find coal and the sword.
Now Ratlif going into grave here. Needs to full clear this to get the flute, which is just information. Probably not that useful unless golems infest Sharlock.
True. I mean, think about a golem on the spike tile. I think we'd have the strength to swing through, but who knows? Preservation of resources could come into play.
Yeah, the stats are still really well-rounded here at level 12. I mean, it's 70s and 80s across the board.
Like 80 strength, 76 agility, 84 HP, 93 MP. Like, really, just 2 to 3 more levels. If we see HP go up, a little bit more strength, MP could be good right now, depending how much more strength we get. But I would take just like 5 or 10 more of every stat. Actually, you need about 20 more of HP.
Yeah, they might not need to grind for too long on the green dragon if they get 2 good levels while still finishing up the exploration.
Billick has found the drop cave now and will be able to acquire his rainbow drop.
Yeah, that's really huge. I mean, Billick is pretty done with exploration as well, and just needs to get that princess. That's really the last piece.
Billick does not have the sword out of coal. I believe he has coordinates, but was not able to go all the way around and find coal or Erdrick sword lays. Because Billick has been spending his time farming up these red dragons as soon as he finds them. Not scared to just use Dragon Lord 2 strats of swing a few times and then heal more. And we have not seen Sharlock yet. We keep talking about all this thing about, we got everything! We don't know where to go. Where is the castle of abnormally large size?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of First Continent, so I think the odds are that it's hiding on the other side of that swamp cave.
I would agree. Man, chances it with the poltergeist with DL2 breath.
The princess does not confer any extra protection against fire, even if you hold her in front of you.
Yeah, he still has not bothered to go back to the castle. That wants to be the last thing he does in his exploration. Because he's going to determine if he even needs to take her home to do a coordinates check. And once he finds this flute, he will know for sure.
Yeah, it's a good play. That coordinate's going to be a little bit annoying to find. And if you didn't have to go all the way back around the world to get there, it would save you some time.
Yes, so while risky, I think this will turn out very well for Mand. Now, was that flute at the very bottom, or is it here in the middle chest?
It's all the way down at the bottom.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, but, looking around, Mand is still 2,000 experience behind the other 3 runners. I know that won't take too long on a green dragon, but Beef Supreme and Billick with drops, and Billick finding coal, that's one more Erdrick's gear out of the way.
Yes, so the exploration lead that Mand had been building up over the past 20 minutes is slowly starting to whittle away.
Yeah.
It's going to be really important who has everything in place and can settle into their in-game grind first.
I just want to say thanks for the raid. Aaron, to you too. Welcome everybody to a pretty close race. Everyone's been moving really fast. You can see from the deaths, not many people have been even dying too much. We have a red dragon causing trouble kind of near the start, but at this point they can fight through any red dragons they see, and everyone's just making really good progress, clearing the overworld, checking every spot.
Yeah, this has been, despite the interesting opening, a very friendly scene in terms of stat growth and even locations. Like, we've had to swerve around a bit, but all the locations are kind of stacked on top of each other. Or at least there's 2 to 3 locations. They kind of cluster.
Yep, the only thing missing from everyone's screen is Sherlock. So we're doing pretty good finding all the things that matter to get ready for Sherlock. We just don't know where we're going to end the game yet.
Yeah, I believe all of our players know of the coordinates. Ratlif gets a metal slime kill. He's killing his own brethren, given he's the metal slime. Why are you doing that, Ratlif?
Doing it with a smile on his face, that little metal slime.
So yeah, we're just looking for Charlotte Castle, really, for us to have full knowledge, and I believe it's going to be on that second continent through the swamp cave in the back of Garenham.
Yep, so here's Billick finding Rimuldar, seeing both what we know as Grave and Garenham on the screen, so knows all the remaining locations here to check, and we'll move through these 3 checks really fast.
Oh, the red dragon takes out Mand. Only his 3rd death so far. He's gonna have to find somewhere where he can get a grind going.
And Ratliff confirms it, goes through Swamp Cave, and there's Sherlock right there.
Sherlock's on this little island. I want to tell you something interesting, Brian. Look carefully at Ratliff and Billick. They have been running through this thing naked. They have no armor on whatsoever, unless we are incorrect in our tracking. Who knows? Who cares? Hurtmore will carry you through everything. Yeah. The Dragon Lord went and built his fortress out on a little island. He is trying to social distance and says, "Stay away, heroes."
Yeah, that's the smallest second continent I've seen in a long time, and it has nothing but Sherlock on it.
But now Ratliff has that knowledge. Ratliff may not yet have the silver harp in the treasury, so let's hope he does not overlook that, given now he's back home at Tandagel Castle.
Yeah, that's a huge exploration, loop that Ratliff just did. If it's been this long since Ratliff has gotten back to start, because I know Ratliff filled up on keys in Rimuldar. so that was not a risky door open.
I think we are hearing in chat that we have seen our first golem sighting, and sound the alarm. They have Dragon Lord breath.
Maybe the flute is not such a bad pickup after all.
True. If any of our runners have not been to the grave, hold on to your butts later into the seed, because that could come into play.
Ratliff getting blocked by the NPC, trying to make progress here.
About to say, these guards are paid well to prevent the hero. Actually, I think the guards were just doing their job. They see a slime in the castle, and so they're trying to just prevent it from getting further within the barriers of the castle.
Chat saying, it's been 50 minutes and we don't know who's winning. I would say none of us know who's winning. These are very, very close.
Nope. I think we can give a first advantage to whoever gets the armor at the coordinates first.
Yeah, I think Mand is about 10 steps south of the armor right now, and assuming a red dragon doesn't ruin his day again, we'll be there in short order.
Well, Billick has found the swamp cave in Garenham. I believe he will be looking to rescue his princess. We'll see if he decides to dip out the other end to discover Charlock.
Yeah, I really like that play by Ratliff to just poke out with the princess, see what's on the other side, confirm the suspicions that probably every runner has that Charlock is over there, and just be confident in your route to the end.
Meanwhile, I gotta tell you, every single time I look at Beef Supreme, he's just grinding away. He's just wants to get his levels out of the way, know what his go level is going to be before committing to all of his exploration. But he does get enough money to get some full plate and coal.
Yeah, that was actually, I think he popped in with 2,900 gold, saw the full plate, said, ugh, all right, need a little bit more money. Went out and got it.
Understood. And we have the armor found on Mand's side. So Mand has everything required to go to Charlock Castle except stats. So it's grind time, and here he is at the Green Dragon of Hawksness.
Ratliff getting the trading done, getting the drop, or getting the harp, and then it hopefully pops up, remembers the drop is up above, has seen it. So Ratliff will be all set too here.
So for the bottom race now, with armor in hand and all items in hand, I would have to give the advantage to Mand. I don't care if he's 2 levels behind. He is now fully established and set up for his endgame grind. BeefSupremeTV still needs to go rescue Gwaylin out of Swamp Cave. I don't even know if he's seen Garenham, because he'll need the princess's GPS so he can go find his armor.
Yeah, I think Beef Supreme just has to keep going south here. You can't really miss it. The land guides you to those last 3 locations. But you're right, has to check grave, has to get coordinates, and get the princess.
So, which grind would you like more, Brian? You have Hawksness, which is, I think it was near a cave. I can't remember if it was near a town with green dragons, or you have a swamp connected to Garenham with stone men. Which grind do you favor personally?
There's definitely no way I want to do that Stone Man grind. Even though we have pretty good strength, having to sit there and heal and take 4 swings when you can hurt more down a dragon. Yeah, Mand is even defense breaking them with that silver shield. Doesn't even need to heal. It's going to be really fast grind on the greens.
Uh-oh, we got some bad news. Ratliff, on the armor search, it looks like he may have reversed his east versus west in his coordinate count. So he's not going to find anything here. He has Gwaylin in arms, so he should be able to figure this out. Or he has Gwaylin's token, Gwaylin's love, in his arm, so he should be able to figure this out. And I agree with you. I love a green dragon grind. I think they're probably my favorite grind because I like the surety of just knowing I can always hurt more plus swing, and these guys should die, and I'm getting that 140 something XP every time. Also, he's defense breaking them, so he can heal walk these green dragons off every day of the week.
Yeah, you can see it's been 1,000 experience in like 2 minutes here. So this is really fast for Mand. Ratlif is going to get level 14 here on this red dragon, who is not letting him get to the coordinate spot anytime soon.
Let's look at the stats. 24 HP!
But no strength. So I think we're stuck here for one more level at least.
Gotta keep going, but wow!
Yeah, and chat's saying Ratlif is actually hunting the red dragon fight for the grind, which I am okay with. There's also green dragons here.
I'm totally okay with this.
But needs some MP refill here, so gotta find a town.
Yeah, I think it would entirely depend on the abilities of Red Dragon, and knowing all they can do is bite and bite harder, I'm totally fine with finding Red Dragons and swinging away at all of them. See if Ratlif chooses to take on the Golem, maybe he'll learn about the DL2 breath. Oh yeah, he's going for it. There's Punch. There's Heal. That's good, actually. You can swing through a low-level heal, and Golem down. 350 more XP to Ratlif. Beef Supreme now finding the grave, and unfortunately for him, going through the grave before finding the nearby Garanham. All he'll find down here, should he make it to the bottom, is the fairy flute, which then should tell him that walking the coordinates is required to retrieve the armor.
Yeah, now with everybody at nearly equal experience, you can see Mand and Ratlif have a nice advantage being just pure grinding now. And the other two still looking for the last few things. Even with a slight experience lead, it won't last long.
Yeah, this top race between Ratlif and Billick, each of them now just into their separate grinds. Let's look at the XP. 5930 versus 6700. Not a large difference. I'm trying to see where Billick is going for his grind. Hawksness. Right back to the Green Dragon. So yeah, this top race is neck and neck. The bottom race, we're trying to get a little more knowledge on Beef Supreme's side, so we can get that armor and get that grind going.
Yeah, Mand and Beef Supreme have exactly the same experience now, but Mand is just has to refill to continue the grind, whereas Beef Supreme has to grab the princess, count out the coordinates, and
he's
then
not
grind.
grinding. Unless he wants MP, he's leaving Hawksness.
Yeah, I think this is to refill with 10 MP. Probably time to go fill up.
Yep, okay, yep.
It's a nice short walk too, so you don't have to go far to get your top up in, looks like Cantlin here. Mand using some herbs during the race to stay alive, save MP, needs to refill those. But this is kind of getting ready for Sharlock. If things go well next level, you're ready to take off.
Beef has first found Remolter. Gonna go buy some additional keys. Ratlif on reds, Billick on greens. Now, Ratliff does have the XP advantage, but he has to take a little more time to kill these reds. We'll see how fast Billet can catch up with consistently killing the green dragons.
Yeah, this should be about a 4-swing fight for Ratliff, and the green dragons sometimes take 2 or 3 turns, especially if a hurt more misses, so it's not that much slower, and you get 3 green dragons worth of experience with 1 red dragon kill.
Well, here we go. Now Beef Supreme has found Garenham. We'll soon be finding Swamp Cave, and I believe Flute in Hand and all of his knowledge should know he needs to rescue that girl to do this coordinates check. We did have our first level 15 on Ratliff's side. We only got 1 strength, 2 HP, and 6 MP. And we got multiple opinions in chat saying, yeah, I could go on this with Fairy Water. Others are like, this is risky.
Yeah, and you're seeing 4 runners who are all in their first tournament this time around. And so, the risk tolerance versus the reward chasing is probably different for everyone here. And I definitely don't know if they are thinking playing it safe or if they don't even think it's possible. There's a lot of reasons why you wouldn't want to take this dive yet if you're not sure.
I think 1 hour into the seed, every one of them, save for Beef Supreme, having everything and being settled into their in-game grind, I would personally, if we're taking the psychology into effect, I would feel like I'm really ahead and wouldn't want to throw that away. As a result, I feel no qualms about grinding the 16. Now, going past that, I don't know. It depends on what stat gains we get. We do have Billick stream down, but hopefully he is local recording and is still actively playing the seed. In any case, I'll keep a watch on the race room to see if we get a finish from Billick at any point. Otherwise, we'll keep the action going with our 3 runners still on stream.
Yeah, hopefully Billick's stream comes back on its own here. But yeah, this red dragon grind is going really well for Ratliff. Finding a lot of red dragons, killing them very quickly. Will need to refill before getting level 16, but is making really good progress on experience. Pulling away from Mand, for example, who has been grinding in parallel.
Those two are not within the same race, so while fun, consequentially, Mand, Ratliff, doesn't matter where each of them finish in relation to one another. We do have Beast Supreme rescuing the Princess Gwaelin to receive his GPS. And once he gets his armor, he can go into the grind. Currently 900 behind his opponent, Mand.
Yeah, so that's probably 3 or 4 minutes. Definitely less than a whole dive. So if you have a dive go wrong, the other runner will be right there to swoop in.
Level 16 acquired, 1152. Not much stat gain.
No, not at all. And chat can keep debating whether this is enough. Fairy Water, yeah, Fairy Water helps. Yeah, that is 14 heal mores. Maybe a double. But it's a dicey level to take, and maybe Ratliff feels good about that grind and just quickly picks up 1 more.
Yeah, it feels bad in the time that it's taken to get here, but this is the point where it's like, I don't know if I can afford another, what would it take to get to 16 to 17? Another 5 minutes of grinding? 6, 7?
Yeah, maybe even less. It's only 12,000, and that's...
I'm relying on you people with all the expert odds and like know the ratios per time spent.
It's maybe 7 red dragons, so if you can get them, find them pretty quick, it's probably only 4
still
minutes.
Not found a fighter's ring, so finding a fighter's ring in the treasury or at judge's table, a little more strength could matter. But yeah, I'd go with fairy waters here.
Mand making the same choice, getting 15 and just taking a grind you're very confident in for one more level. Doesn't know the math won't change at 16, but making the same call as Ratliff. Beef Supreme grinding a desert here.
He wants red dragons. He doesn't even care about the search for the armor yet. He wants XP.
And Ratliff is getting a lot more of these red dragons than Beef Supreme. They seem to just appear on Ratliff's screen, like, almost instantly. Oh, but Beef Supreme gets a crit, and...
Nice.
900 experience behind Mand, so this is really close between the two of them.
He might be catching up with these consistent red dragons. I am surprised.
Well, that's the new version of Randomizer 3.0. Beefed up experience for our red dragons and golems, and it makes them
this
really interesting grind choice here. It's no longer just automatic hurt more grind wins.
I like it a lot. I like the variance that it introduces. Meanwhile, roughly 642 exactly XP. Nope, now it changed. 507 XP remaining for Ratliff to get level 17, and we'll see if we get any more stats that make this clear look likely. Otherwise, our runners have gone pretty fast. They full cleared the entire overworld, all of the spots, within an hour. Some of them did it even faster than that.
Yeah, Mand and Beef Supreme staying really close, about 800 experience apart, and Ratliff now 1 kill of almost anything, gets level 17, and I can't see how 17 isn't enough unless it's all zeros.
I will say we have not seen a forfeit from Billick's side yet, so I'm inclined to believe that only his internet went out and not his power. And we'll be watching the race room to see if we ever get a finish from Billick.
Yeah, I noticed a little bit of what looked like dropping frames a few minutes before it went out permanently, so I'm really fingers crossed that it was just some internet and bits and not the whole thing.
Yep, here we go, level 17. 1, 2, 0, 3. You gotta go.
Ah, it really is almost nothing.
This is why I would have gone at least at 16, and some other of our ballsy runners were gonna go at 15.
Yeah, looking at those stats, you got another heal more now, 127. I think you could even do this without fairy water, but certainly having 3 or 4 fairy water would make it that much more viable.
Yeah, we really got next to nothing on that. 127 attack power, still feels low. The HP is fine. The MP is very fine, and that's what would make me go. Go to Cantlin or Breck, stock up on your fairy waters, and get ready. Now, unfortunately, we have 2 less fairy waters because we have the Flute and Gwaelin's Love in our inventory, and we can't get rid of those items. That could matter.
So, and
we'd
Ratliff
be
is settling in, back in the Red Dragon Zone.
Oh my gosh. So, what would we be looking at doing to DL right now? 6 to 13? 6 to 14?
Yeah, it's probably an 18 swing fight, and you have 15 Healmores. And an outside chance at a double.
Doubles and good rolls.
And if you found the fighter's ring, which is somewhere, you got a 6 and 7 chance of it being in the treasury in Charlock, that would give you, probably take a whole swing or more off of your fight as well.
I would probably even go straight to the judge's table and then go to treasury. I would want that. I need that fighter's ring now. I am hearing reports from our chat that Bill Extreme is cutting in and out. They are keeping an eye on it, and he is successfully in Charlock Castle. Did anyone catch what level Billick is in on? Yes, I do have Billick's stream up, so I will keep everyone informed of Billick's progress through the castle.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get Billick's stream to refresh here. The
rest of our runners grinding away. We'll see if 18 is enough to convince ratlifTheRat to make the rush to Charlock.
I mean, this level's going fast for Ratliff. 3 red dragons left. Could be just another minute.
Billick is still in this race, currently racing off stream. And Billick was the leader. In terms of the top race, where it was pretty much a crapshoot for who was in the lead, Billick started gaining the XP lead, and Ratliff choosing to stay on the grind. Billick went to the castle. He is in the castle at 15.
Yeah, we need to know if he's got fairy water to help, because I think that's going to be required at 15. But
yep, and he has 10,000 experience. He did just swing away on a red dragon, so Billick might be trying to get a level on his way down. He has 97 MP, so he's had to use up some resources. It doesn't look like this Charlock run will be successful, but maybe if he finds a good spike tile enemy, Billick can get right back on that grind game.
Mand and Beef Supreme, now about 1,700 experience apart. Mand has definitely been able to make good use of that Silver Shield, not needing to heal between fights, not needing to refill as often, and is really making great progress towards level 17, which we know doesn't do too much for you.
Meanwhile, Beef Supreme, confident enough in his grind, at least for now, has to break away because he still never acquired Erdrick's armor.
And level 18 is yet again one more strength, but 11 HP, which I think makes the Death Necklace viable. And if Ratliff is thinking Death Necklace, then it's time to go.
Now let's look at those stats again, if we don't mind. 130, that is Death Necklace territory. That will leave you with what, 97 HP? I can't math.
Yeah, 97, 98, enough that
I learned
you
that
can do it.
127 HP is too low. When I put on the Death Necklace myself, I went to 94.
Yeah, so 130 is good. I have never had any qualms putting it on there, especially with 15 heal mores. If you do happen to have a really bad heal more and get put back into danger zone, you can heal twice and still win this fight.
Billick is at the bottom of Charlock Castle. He cleared out the whole treasury. We do not know if he found the fighter's ring in there. I mean, it's 7 of 8 odds. It would be there or it would be at the judge's table. He's currently walking over to the spike tile of Charlock at level 16.
Mand is headed out. Still has MP, so is definitely calling it a day on grinding.
And
Maybe
Ratliff's going for it.
Maybe
Did he
getting
buy up
fairy
Fairy
water.
Waters? I don't know if I saw Ratliff buy up Fairy Waters. My attention is divided. Did anyone see Ratliff buy up Fairy Waters?
Ratliff didn't, but has that Death Necklace HP. So Fairy Waters won't matter if you can put on the Death Necklace. And I think, barring disaster in here, Ratliff is going to be a big favorite to win with this many heal mores.
Because at 138 attack power, we'd be looking at what, 9 to 19 damage?
Yeah, that's like an 11 swing fight, and you have 15 heal mores. So.
Oh, easy mode.
Yeah.
Billick is attempting the Dragon Lord right now. He just got on DL1. I don't know how many heal mores he has in the bucket.
Beef Supreme has taken off at level 16, going into Charlock, dropping the Rainbow Drop to make the bridge, and he's ahead of Mand.
Beef doesn't know it, but this is the exact play he needed to make. Having fallen so far behind in the exploration game, he's gonna make the run into Charlock now and hope to get this done at 16. I do not know if he bought up Fairy Waters.
No, but if he gets the Fighter's Ring, that'll be 128, and I think, definitely gives you a good shot. Not a lock, but, worth the dive here to win this race.
Alright, I'm hearing from chat that Billick did get 12 heal mores. So if we just, hypothetically, let's say he has the Fighter's Ring on. Oh, he's swinging away right now. Billick's stream is up. Please stay up just a little longer. Oh, it goes away. He's mid-fights. He's swinging. I saw a 9 to 18, maybe? No. Alright, Billick's stream is back up. We don't have it on our restream, but I'm keeping everyone informed. I can't get a count going, unfortunately. We have 8 times. I have to math. 6 heal mores remaining.
Alright, Mand is about to make the entrance, about 2 minutes behind Beef Supreme. Beef Supreme through the first basement floor and into the second zone.
Billick is rolling low. I'm seeing lots of single digits. I mean, he could always YOLO hurt more and just steal this out of nowhere.
Yeah, Beef Supreme is taking some fights with wizards, which are defense broken and have stop spell. Is about 1,500 experience away from the next level, and if you're Beef Supreme, another level sounds real good right now. But red dragons are not.
Oh, he's going for Risky Biscuit. He's swinging on 37, and the breath takes him out.
Oh no!
I don't know if that was a miss menu or if he just knew by his math that he had to risk it for the biscuit. But Billick is down. He's back at Tantagel. He's level 16. And we'll see what he decides to do from here.
Well, Ratliff is on the Dragon Lord's floor. All those heal mores in hand. Is skipping the Fighter's Ring, which I think makes sense when you're planning a Death Necklace, and is about 80 steps from starting that fight. So the bottom race is still very close. Both runners taking fights. Mand has used 2 heal mores.
Yeah, I would not be taking any fights. I'd be running my butt off. I want to save all of my resources. Yeah, Mand is going to commit to 18.
Yeah, Mand has lost a few heal mores already on the first floor of Charlock, which is really dooming chances for Mand making it through the Charlock and having enough to win. Could get 18 and put on the Death Necklace, but at this point, that's still 2,000 experience away.
Yeah, Beef does not have Silver Shield, but Mand does. I'd be running from everything with Silver Shield and like that high agility. Beef is also swinging. He gets a kill on a red. I think he had to use 1 heal more. He's at a 107 MP.
Yeah, I don't know what Man's going to do now. Man is down to 10 heal mores,
And
which
let's
is
bear
not
in
enough.
mind, both Mand and Beef. I don't think either of them picked up fairy water.
Right, Mand is bailing. Mand is bailing, is going to refill rather than waste time on this dive. So,
Billick is
turning
back
around.
to Hawksness, and the Death Necklace is on for Ratliff. Here we go. This should be an easy fight for Ratliff. He has saved all of his MP. He just used one simple little, I think, a 2 MP Radiant cost at the beginning or something.
Yeah, and so the tracker's showing 98 MP, 82 defense means max hit is 49. So you can swing away as long as you're 50 or up and have no fear.
Ooh, the Hurtmores are coming in fierce. He's swinging through at 53, so he won't get a double, and he might even get back attacked. He gets through safely. 13. And we're going to be watching Ratliff's side to see if he can secure this kill on what has been an easy opener, but a very confusing endgame.
Yeah, all three runners are on that we can see are on different levels, and all three have a chance of beating the Dragon Lord here.
Beef has now got level 17. He's found some Axe Knights that he's grinding on. I think he's grinding in the back of Swamp. Or I think him and Mand are just kind of grinding on their way back to Charlock.
Yeah, Beef was doing that grind in Charlock, and now is doing the same refill Mand just did. So Mand back in front by 3 or 4 minutes here, even though they've both had to bail on Charlock.
This is looking good on Ratliff's side. That Death Necklace really saving the seed. It was at the it was in the throne room. It was one of the first items we picked up. The king said, "Here, you're gonna need this."
And 30 red dragons later, it came in handy.
Right?
You know, Ratliff has not been put in the danger zone on any of these heals. He's able to just get back to full and keep swinging away.
Yeah, 97 HP is like just within the realm of being good enough. By the time you get under 96, you can get dicey.
Yeah, I think, it could just be 1 or 2 swings here for Ratliff. We've used 9 heal mores already.
10 is a low roll, but I think just a couple more swings and Ratliff should have this. There we go. The Dragon Lord falls. So get your GGs in chat for ratlifTheRat, who has endured the Red Dragons and will be finishing this race in first with an official time
Of waiting for the princess.
Oh yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, girl. I gotta work on my timing. I'm still new at this. I'm gonna work on that timing. Official time of 1:22:30.
GG Ratliff. Nice race. And the grind, as patient as you had to be to do it, it paid off.
Absolutely. Yeah, he committed to that grind all the way to 18, and we thought it ain't worth it, it ain't worth it, it ain't worth it, it ain't worth it. But the HP was what was just enough to get him over the top to use the Death Necklace. Meanwhile, on Billick's side, he is back in Cantlin and has bought a Fighter's Ring.
If they're selling Fighter's Ring in Cantlin, something is wrong.
Or he just sold his Fighter's Ring. Okay, he sold his Fighter's Ring to stock up on Fairy Waters. That's what happened.
All right, yeah, I like the Fairy Water play. I think this is a good move for Billick, and hopefully gives it a go here.
Meanwhile, we have Mand in his first attempt to the Dragon Lord. He just had a Fairy Warrior run out, so he used it for repel usage. And he does not have the HP for a Death Necklace play yet. Can we get the stats up, please? How close is this?
Mand cannot get through all these Axe Knights to get to the spike tile. 3 in a row there. And this is the one you want to fight. Throws out a stop spell in vain, and Mand is going to be on to the Dragon Lord, also with full resources, but not enough HP for the Death Necklace, so let's see how Mand does here.
Only 119 HP, too low for Death Necklace. But he's full up, and he's going for it. He will be able to do math. 6 to 13, 7 to 13 to the Dragon Lord. The Fairy Water can do anywhere from 9 to 16. So this one is not free and is heavily dependent on getting a couple doubles.
Yeah, or some 16s out of those Fairy Waters if you can get anything good to land here.
Well, he's content to swing first. I like stacking on the higher damage of the Fairy Water first, but that's just me. I don't know if there's a right way to do it.
Just don't forget them. That's the only right way to do it.
Fair enough. Beef Supreme is in the bottom floor of Charlock. Will we finally get to see what's in the treasury?
We have Axe Knights in the treasury, with Baby Breath to go with their
Treasure
stop spell.
guards. All we're looking for is a tiny little piece of jewelry.
What Mand is looking for is a bigger number here in some of these attacks.
The Fighter's Ring is indeed in the treasury, and Beast Supreme is going to pick it up, dropping a cursed belt, so he does not have full Fairy Water.
Yeah, Mand has not been rolling well. There's still a lot of rolls left.
And there's still Fairy Waters, I think. I don't know.
I think with this, chat says there's 1 Fairy Water left. So hopefully if it's true, remembers to chuck it at there.
Yes.
Anything will help.
Please use it before swinging away with this pig sticker. Because I've seen a lot of single digits. It's not looking good for Mand.
Yeah, it's just a lot of 8s, and that's definitely on the low end of things. Chat's saying we're still at 105, and so even a bunch more 8s should be enough.
Yeah, we're in the realm.
And that's just, 15 heal mores is so many heal mores, so you get a lot of attacks.
It really is.
Looks like Mand could even sneak out a double here.
Oh yeah, this should secure it.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Just keep pushing the buttons, and I think it's enough. Here comes Beef Supreme talking to the Dragon Lord, starting his fight.
And again, none of these fights are guaranteed. Like, if you roll low enough on enough of these swings, I still don't think this is a guaranteed fight. 12 is a good swing, and Mand will take down the Dragon Lord. Maybe you can time the finish time better than me, Brian.
Alright, yeah, we gotta wait for the princess yet again. Mand is gonna be tapping those fingers, waiting to hit done, while the princess walks out. But GG to Mand. Really quick exploration, getting to see the world ahead of most runners and making the best of it. Here comes the princess, and GG Mand. That's
SecretAgentMand finishing with an official time of 1:28:36. Even though the race on top has concluded, we do have Billick going through the bottom floor of Charlock again for his second dive. for round 2 against the Dragon Lord, this time with some fairy waters in hand.
All right, and with us here is our winner of the top race and first of the 4 runners, ratlifTheRat. GG, congratulations. How are you doing after that seed?
Good. Yeah, I don't know what level I don't remember what level I got to, if it was 18 or 19, but maybe, I don't know what your guys' opinion on that is, if that was a mistake for me to not do fairy waters.
No, you went up to 18, and originally we were thinking, when we saw all the very minimal games coming through the levels, we are like, oh no. But like, safe is safe. No one can ever argue against safe. 18 was a very crucial level indeed, as that gave you just enough HP to put on the death necklace, which made your kill pretty much guaranteed with that additional plus 10 strength. So good on you, sir. You did not need fairy water with your high strength.
Yeah, is my volume better now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my thought overall was I felt like overall things went fairly smoothly, so I maybe was a little more conservative and just gained the levels.
Yeah, that was a great
It paid
grind.
out for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a great grind on the red dragons. It was really fast, and I think you outpaced the green dragon grind even on that spike tile. So tell us your thoughts maybe on deciding where to fight and get those levels.
I don't remember if I think there was a stone man on one of them, maybe in the swamp cave. I could be wrong, or maybe that was Hawksness. I didn't remember the green dragon grind. Yeah, on a tile, but even with that, I would have chosen the red dragon and the green dragon, I think, and it was close to town, so.
Yeah, it was a really easy refill, and we also have Mand here, who won the race on the bottom of our screen. GG Mand, congrats. How are you doing after that seed?
Thank you. Pretty good. GG to you, Ralph.
GG.
Mand, how did you feel about all the exploration? Out of our 4 runners, you were the furthest afield, earliest, and got to see the world. How did you feel about that map, and how far everything was away from home?
The map I loved because I never explored all of the dead ends, so that was surprising. Were there even dead ends? Did southeast of Tangier even go anywhere?
What we noticed is after you swerved your way around to find Mountain Cave, from there it branched off to the turn-ins, which were nearby, and going west through that little mountain pass led to essentially the northeast and the northwest, which had all the other locations.
Yeah, so like I felt really lucky to get through that one Axe Knight, Armored Knight, Red Dragon, Star Wyvern zone as early on as I did. So I just played the rest of the seed, basically assuming I had a bit of time in the bank.
Yeah, a lot of people got tripped up on those red dragons, especially near the start, that you were forced to go around to get anywhere. And a lot of runners chose to stay alive on the other side of that and not go back until the last minute. Ratlif, you had coordinates and you knew you had keys even, and decided to really explore the whole world before going back. So were you thinking anything about avoiding the reds, or just you were so far away from home you wanted to keep seeing what was out there?
Yeah, I think it's just that it felt fairly far away and possibility for dead ends coming soon, so I didn't want to leave like a few paths unturned. I didn't feel like an urgency to open the treasury, but I guess that could have backfired if there were some key items, and then that might have allowed me to skip something later on.
Meanwhile, we are joined by BeefSupremeTV. Great race, Beef. Really, really close at the end.
You might be muted, so you might have to unmute.
Yeah, I might have to set up that push to talk. Also, while Beef gets set up, We do have a finish from Billick. On Billick's stream, we have an official time of 1:33:20 as we are joined by Billick. GG, sir. Great finish despite the difficulties.
Billick's also muted.
Oh no.
Discord gets everyone. Hey, Billick, see if you can hear us now.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, you're good. Push to talk requirements of this channel.
Okay. Yeah, that was a fun seed. I just a little disappointing how that finished. I wasn't sure how to finish there. I guess I probably should have bought some fairy waters with that strength. I was kind of gambling on getting good strength on level 16, which didn't happen, so that didn't really work out.
Well, yeah, if you had kept going, 17 and 18 also had no strength. 18 gave you finally enough HP to put on the death necklace, which is what Ratlif was able to do. But fairy water was definitely a way to help out that fight a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't guaranteed. Definitely needed the doubles with some of the fairy water strats, but got it in the end. So good job to you, sir.
Thanks, guys. Good game, Ratliff.
Good game. Yeah, I enjoyed that seed too. I thought it was a pretty interesting one.
Yeah, we were commenting that the seed gave you every stat. You didn't have any problems with agility or MP or HP or anything. You just got a lot of strength and you got to hurt more, and then got some heals not long after, and really let you go where you want, and the seed didn't get in your way too much.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I don't know if anyone else. I maybe I leaned towards grinding and staying somewhat close to home early on, till it felt pretty safe. But I just felt like the experience was really good, so that's what I did.
See if Beef Supreme, can you you might be good now. Well, you're lighting up in Discord, which is progress, but we don't hear anything coming out yet.
Yeah, check, I guess whichever device you currently have set as your default Beef.
There, how's that?
Hey, there we go. GG, welcome.
Great, thanks. Yeah, GG everybody. That was a lot of fun, that seed.
Yeah, you got to hear some of our chat, but yeah, you were one of the ones who just kind of grabbed those levels early, and you were really sticking to the grind the first 10 levels and built up really comfortable stats to get out, explore the rest of the world. And yeah, you really didn't die a lot after you made that investment up front.
Yeah, it kind of felt hard not to grind because right around the starting area, once you got through that swamp, there were just so many nice little places with nice little juicy enemies there. So it was. I'm glad it was the plan that seemed to work pretty well. It seemed like it came down to just seconds, and then when I saw that Mand had finished, I just mismenued, and then I was like, it was unfortunate.
Yeah, you were in good shape to win that fight. I think, we never know what's going to happen, but you had that fighter's ring, which helps quite a bit too. Yeah, you both actually tried to make a dive and got stopped halfway down and had to outside and refill. So it was a very exciting race because, you changed leads a few times with those outsides and trips back to Rimmildar.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it back and see how close it really was. So GG's everybody, and yeah, thanks for having me.
GG Beef and GG Billick.
GG's all around to everyone on sticking it out through a very challenging seed for its end game, knowing what was going to be possible with those low stats at the end. But good job everyone on finishing it out.
Yeah, any final thoughts from anyone on the seed? I know we asked everyone some questions, but if you had any moments or times where you really something bad did happen. I know it's pretty rare for most of you, but yeah, any final thoughts?
Nothing really for me. Yeah, it was just a fun race. The map was kind of fairly linear. Like not too much opportunity for confusion or anything like that. That's how I saw it. So
Yeah, I wish I could go back and erase this one from my mind and play it again, just because it was a lot of fun to play. I hope it was just as much fun to watch.
Indeed, it was. So thank you, everyone.
All right, I guess I can do a little preview of the rest of the day here for Dragon Warrior fans. It's almost 3 p.m. here Pacific time and 6 p.m. Eastern. So for the rest of today, we have 3 more races. We have Diabetes II and Lord of the Synth at 9 Eastern. We also have Kiglis and Quinn Patrick at 9 Eastern. And we have Smashy versus Fitz and Toaster at 10 Eastern. I don't know about Restream teams yet being formed, but if we get groups, we'll definitely post it on Discord. So keep an eye out there, and we'll let you know if we're going to get any of those races live tonight. But yeah, and we had the 4 runners here, and we had a race happening in parallel between Cyberdark and Ladab that started at the same time, but we don't have a 6-player layout. So, we'll get them on a vodcast hopefully soon as well. So yeah, stick around tonight. Hopefully we'll get you some more Dragon Warrior action. And with that, I will sign off for the team. Thank you to Betastrep and Venicus for doing tracking. Thank you to Malkior for doing comms with me tonight. Anything else you want to say, or do you want to send us off, Malkior?
Nah, seems great. Thank y'all for a wonderful race. Tight all the way through. Thoroughly enjoyed each of y'all's performance. And stick around later this evening for more Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
Take care.